Hi, it's Karen, and I'm very excited to do some tags using our new Ornate tag topper punch. It became available in the 2015-2016 annual catalog. If you'd like to see that catalog, you can go to www.Karen, K-A-R-I-N, Biefeld, B-I-E-F-E-L-D, .stampinup.net. You can see my name spelling when you're finished with this video if you didn't catch that. So anyhow, here is the Ornate tag topper that I want to use today. I will be using the Butterfly Basic stamp set. I will be using the Awesomely Artistic stamp set. I've been using both of these a lot. I am going to be using Tip Top Taupe. I love saying that, even though I don't say it very nice. So I say it really funny because it's hard for me with my Chicago accent to come out with it sounding correct. And Early Espresso. So these are some really great tools. My Stampin' Trimmer. I'm going to start by cutting 2-inch strips. You can see how beautifully that cuts. I am not going to cut all my strips for the sake of time. I just wanted you to see that I love this trimmer. It's perfect, cuts straight every time. I've had it 3.5 years. It's sturdy, and I will never, hopefully, need another trimmer unless I do something like step on, which maybe if I did, it would still hold up, but I'm not going to try that. So we're going to start with the Ornate tag topper. And I am moving my other punches out of the way. These work so simple. You cut strips of your cardstock 2 inches, slide it in all the way to the back and punch. And it kind of collects your little scraps underneath. So all you have to do is lift up your paper, throw it in your scrap pile, whatever you like, but all neat and tidy, ready for the next step. So I did cut one in the Very Vanilla, one in our Crumb Cake. Our cardstock, awesome, just like everything else that we sell. 80-pound, super sturdy. If you're using these for a card, it'll match beautifully. If you're using them for products that you make to sell, another nice thing about it is because it is so sturdy, when you're doing your shows or trade shows, showing them in the house, when you're packaging those up to put them away, your tags are going to hold up. Did it again. Said gonna. We'll see if I ever stop. Maybe I shouldn't even try. But when I'm editing the videos, I hate when I say it, so it's something for me to work on. The next thing I'm doing is from the Butterfly Basic stamp set. I am going to just stamp on this little, I call it a honeycomb. Some of you might call it chicken wire. I'm doing a technique called stamping off. So you stamp once, you stamp your second on there. You can see how it's just making a nice little background for it. That way you can do your tags with your own ideas, your own designs. You don't need to buy special paper. So we have that. We have the set up on the top. I would like to now do some spatter on my top one. And that is also from the Butterfly. No, that is actually from our Awesomely Artistic set. And it's right up here. Everybody's doing these little spatters nowadays, and you see them on everything. A lot of our sets have this spatter, and I'm kind of excited because now I have a whole bunch of different shapes to do my spatter patterns with, so I don't have to keep twisting them when I'm using it. So I just put a little bit on there with our, oh, this is the Tip Top Taupe. Okay, so I got ink on me. I always do. The harder I try to not get ink on me, the worse it is. And now I'm just going to come in with my early espresso and just kind of, maybe we'll just do a little border. Maybe we'll fill up the whole tag. Sometimes I'm just doing these things and I make it up as I go. And you can too. If you don't like it, you can flip your tag over and do it on the other side. If you're making it for a greeting card. If you're using it for a product, you probably want to be careful. I chose this because I think it has kind of a natural feel. And if you make your own products, it's neutral. If you do like natural soaps or lotions, or you bake items for your business, anything, I think this nice neutral would go with it. It won't detract from your product. But if you have a logo and it's bright and colorful, you say you have a bakery, you could do little cupcakes on there. You can do little donuts on there. And now I am going to take Hello Honey, and I'm going to try to just put a couple little butterflies on it for a little more interest. I want to see how that looks stamped off. So I'm just, maybe I want to do it darker. But again, it's your creation. It doesn't really matter all that much. A lot of times I like to stamp off of the edge so that it looks like it's like a snapshot of a group of butterflies, a group of dragonflies. If you're doing leaves or anything like that, it looks like you kind of took a photo of them falling. So anyhow, now I am just going to very quickly add some of our thick baker's twine. I got this in I want to say our celebration freebie. Every year we have a celebration where if you place an order of $50, you get to choose a gift for free right from the catalog. So anyhow, I'm going to take some of our Stampin' Dimensionals, and as I've told you before, I cut all mine in half, makes them last longer. Whenever I can show you how to save money, I try, because I like to save all of my money for all of my tools so that I can buy the nice tools and make as much stuff as I can. So I took my brown, this is actually crumb cake. You can see how it matches, of the baker's twine. We do have a very vanilla, which you can, which will match this. So you could use that instead, or you could use any kind of twine that you want. We have thin baker's twine that's kind of striped also. And so I put my loop in through the front. I'm going to put my strings through my loop. Makes a nice little tag top. These are so much nicer than anything you can buy in the store. If you do sell products, you can put your logo on a little piece of paper and put that in the center. You can also layer designs if you'd like. I'm just going to trim that down and just show you about a logo. You can stamp a sentiment. Oh, excuse me. You can stamp a sentiment. You can stamp an image. You could do whatever you like. This one I'm going with 1.5 by 1.5 inch square for the middle. And as long as I'm showing you fancy, I'm going to go 1 3/4 with my crumb cake. Sometimes I get all involved in what I'm doing and I forget to look at you. That I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to look at the screen, look at you, make sure I'm showing. And I don't do well upside down. 1 3/4. It's going to look great though. Trust me. or don't, whichever. Sometimes just being scattered and chaotic like this, I get my best ideas. So if you ever feel scattered and chaotic, it's okay. You might get your best ideas. So you can see how that's a great spot then to put a little logo or your business name, whatever you want. You could put a monogram with the name of just your monogram. Say, my name's Karen. I could put a K on that. Or if you're going to use this for a gift bag, you could put their initial on it. You could put happy birthday, whatever you like. And just to add a little bit more interest, I'm not even going to stamp this on the ink pad. I'm just going to put a couple little spatters here and there. And then it coordinates perfectly. I am going to put that up with a couple dimensionals also. This one I only need one dimensional cut in half. It's small. That will hold it. And I'm going to put that right here. I am not going to stamp anything in the center, just so that you can think about if you wanted to use this for anything. When I do my craft shows, I usually put gift tags for sale and people buy them. I do it for my greeting cards. I'll have them packaged with a little tag on the top, and it'll say, I think it's a copyright symbol for Stampin' Up! Underneath my name, and I usually will try to fit my email in there too, even though it's a long one. So anyway, then that way they can know who made it, and if they ever want to find me again, they can look that up. Or you could actually put your information on the back. This is a great marketing tool as well, because if you put a sticker that you print real pretty off your computer with your information on it, I have actually passed out tags at craft shows. People can use these for bookmarks or a lot of different things, but if they use it on a gift, they can write to, from. When they flip it over, the receiver can also find you. So it's a nice little useful marketing tool. I hope, I'm getting this out of here so you can see it. I hope you liked the video today. And here's another one that I did with just a little bit of a different feel. Less color, a little more neutral. But I think I'm loving the Hello Honey in there. So anyway, thank you for watching. And I hope that this has helped you figure out ideas for making tags.